What's going on, everybody? SpaceBallz here. Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. Today we're going to be doing the Lair. I finally finished my Lair team. Now, what I did for you guys is I maxed the runes up to exactly like where they need to be at the bare minimum. And also what I did was I used all C10 runes. Just because in my opinion, I feel like when you start playing this game, the first thing you're going to have to do is farm C10 and L10 before you can actually make a Lair team. Because even if you follow the growth plan, you still have to max out runes, and unless you're going to max out runs 1-star runes, but then you're still not going to have runes for your actual Lair team. So you're going to need some type of base set runes. So that's why I always, in my opinion, I always tell everybody to farm C10 and L10 for a little bit before you start breaking into the Lair. This way you can have some basic rune sets. And again, it's just my opinion. And this team here, it's all C10 runes. There's no berserk runes. It's just C10 runes. It's attack sets, counter sets, agile sets, and blessing sets. That's it. There's no berserk runes, and they're all 5-star runes. There's very few 6-star runes, which I'll show you now on all of the monsters before we get into it. And also, guys, before we get into the video, I know I haven't put the giveaway up yet. I'm waiting for the gift cards to come in the mail. I had to order more gift cards for you guys because these giveaways have been going so fast. I ordered a bunch more gift cards. They should be here by Monday. I promise the giveaway will be up by Monday. I know it's held back. It was supposed to be today, but I don't want to do the giveaway until I have the gift cards because I don't want to, people to get excited and then want their gift card and me not have them. So I promise you, the winners we will pick before Monday or Monday morning, and then I will put up a new giveaway Monday as well. Thank you very much for understanding, guys. But here we go. With no further ado, let's get into the video. I'll show you here. SpaceBallz finally finished his Lair team. Now, this team I ran over 100 times. It has not failed yet. 0 fails for SpaceBallz. So I want to go over a few things about the team and the reason why the team is so successful. And it's not because of the back line. It's because of the front line. I believe this front line is a very safe front line to run in your Lair team. Now, the back line, which I'll go over during the runs, you can switch these monsters out for pretty much any other kinds of damage dealers. But I'll get into that when we get into the runs. For now, I'm going to show you the runes and the skills that I have on them, which, it's pretty much the same as any other Lair video that I've done for you guys, except this is my own Lair team that I'm using for myself. And it's kind of a speed team. Once I max everything out, it will be a speed team. Just remember, there's no conflict runes. There's nothing like that. This is just pure C10 runes, guys. Nothing else. There is some 6-star runes, but very, very few. I'm not going to show you all the runes, guys. I'm just going to show you the slot 2, 4, and 6. And again, they're all pretty much 5-star, level 12 runes. And some of them aren't even powered up to level 12. Some of them are like level 9. And some of them aren't even that. Now, like you see here, some of them, this is the bare minimum. Like I upgraded these runes to the bare minimum to where I was passing 100% without having to upgrade the runes anymore. That is a 6-star rune, but it's only +9, so it's the same thing as a 5-star rune. I'm clicking all the runes, and I don't mean to, but I'll click all of her for you. Some of them are 6-star because I've been farm. You guys know that I farm C10 like crazy because I like my Swift sets. I like to have really fast Swift sets, especially for like Guild Wars and stuff like that. It's really good to have really good Swift sets, in my opinion. For here, I'm just going to show you the slot 2, 4, and 6, and it's almost going to be the same thing. It's either going to be speed, HP defense, or HP, or, HP defense. Most of my monsters have speed. I like to run speed. I always feel like speed is king in all of these gacha games, but that's just my opinion. So now the front line for me never changes in like these Lair teams. And like when you get really further into a speed team, yes, you can start running more Holy Swordsmen and less protection. But for a team like this, when you're first breaking into the Lair, I feel like this front line is probably the best front line for you to go with. Again, and now for the back line, again, you don't need Bone King or anything like that, which I'm going to go over it during the run for you guys. I'm going to do a ×5 for you guys to show you. Now, this is my Bone King, which I'm sure you guys remember I've showed you him a few times already. And I'm not showing you the skills, so I'll go back and now I'm going to have to show you the skills. But you can see them on the screen here anyways. But I will click them for you really fast. And as you can see, like even all my Holy Swordsmen, it's just enough damage to make the team not fail. I wanted to make this the least amount of upgrading as possible to show you guys kind of the threshold that you need to start doing Lair speed runs. And yeah, as you can see on this guy, he's got really, really low runes. Not one rune here is powered up past level 9 except for the slot 2 and 5. So again, all the Holy Swordsmen have these same exact skills. All of them are the same. Show you my Bone King real fast for the people that have him. And I've showed you all these skills in the past. Like, they're all the same skills that I use on every... I think on Lockheed's account is the exact same front line. I think this is actually the exact same team that I was using on Lockheed's account, to be completely honest with you. Pretty sure it is. I really did like that team because it really is a safe team. Like, once you get... I just don't think his skills were maxed up on his team. I think a lot of his skills weren't. See, on mine, the necessary skills are maxed up. But just keep that in mind. Like, Una's third skill is maxed. My Rock Golem is maxed except for his second skill. I'm still missing one on his... I want to do that. Yeah, I'm still missing one on his second skill. But it's okay. You don't really need it from what I can see. I'll get it there eventually. I just want to use the... I only have one copy and I want to use it for Sanctify. Okay. So now that's the runes. That's the skills. Let's do a ×5 for you guys. Here we go. And I'll go over some substitutions for you guys during the run. And I'll explain to you why the run works so well. Now, for the Holy Swordsmen, you can use Dorwin the Gunner. You can use Cyberus. You can use the Shadow Wolf. You can pretty much use any damage dealer that does big damage. Now, I would think you would want at least like one Holy Swordsman in your team. I mean, again, I'm sure you can work around it if you don't have any. But I also feel like if you don't have, you know, certain monsters or certain like runes, you should still be in C10. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that, but all of my runes have came from C10 so far. I just started farming Lair yesterday. So every single rune that you saw is from C10 farming. And I know a lot of people say it's useless. And yes, the drops aren't that great, but sometimes RNG, I do get some really good runes from RNG. I think it's just a matter of how much time you actually put into farming C10. Now, I know that farming the Lair is better, but when you start the game and you're 2 weeks into the game, you have no runes. Like, you can't just jump into the Lair and start farming the Lair if you have no basic rune sets. Like, I know I farmed it way more than I should have, but I just... SpaceBallz likes to have good Swift sets. I want my Swift sets to be above and beyond, but that's just my personal opinion. Again, you could probably just do it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3. It depends how good your RNG is, and then you can go straight into the Lair. I can see that. Just get the basic sets that you need, level them up to level them up to 12, and then you can jump right into the Lair, get your conflict runes, put your conflict runes on, and then not have to worry about giants anymore for a long time. So I can see it being that way too. There is many ways to play this game. Again, I'm not disagreeing with anybody. Everybody has their own way to play gacha games. This is just my way of playing the gacha game, the way that I like to do it, or the way that I like to recommend other people to do it. So again, the Bone King, you don't need him. You can switch him out again with Dora and the Gunner. Dora and the Gunner. There's just so many. There's Cypress. There's Shadow Wolf. I believe there's the other wolf. There's just so many other things that you can sub him out with. And then the front line, I believe, should always stay the same. Druid, Una, Golem, and Jungle Heart, I believe, is a very solid front line, because it synergizes so well, and it keeps your back line so protected, and it just does everything you need it to do, and it has everything you need. So this is my first speed team. And now I feel like once I max all these runes out to level 15, this run is probably going to be between 25 seconds and 35 seconds. Right now, I believe it's between 40 seconds and a minute. But again, it's perfect to start farming Lair. I believe for like someone that's just breaking into the Lair, this would be a kind of easy team for them to get. Because if they're following the growth plan and they're doing the growth plan summonings, they should be able to get most of these monsters through there, because they're mostly 3 stars, except for the Druid and Una. And I feel like Una is actually very easy to get. I feel like a lot of people get Una and the Druid very easily through the growth plan. But once you pull those two, I feel like you're pretty much ready to go into the Lair, as long as you have enough sets to ruin your monsters. Because, again, you don't want to start maxing out campaign runes or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you're maxing out at least, you know, decent, you know, 5-star runes before you, like, because you don't want to just start maxing out campaign runes, as you saw the other day, because it's just going to hinder your progression in the long run. But I feel like as long as you can get your runes to level 12, you don't even really have to max them out. As I just showed you, none of these runes are maxed out. So now I can start farming conflict runes, and now I can switch all of these runes over to conflict runes, and I'll never have to power these runes up past level 12. So that's just how I feel like in that kind of situation. So I'll probably never take these runes. Well, some of them are really good. Even for 5 stars, some of them have really good substats. So some of them I might power up to level 15 just because of how good they are. But the ones that are just mediocre, I will probably never use them again or put them on like a Guild War team or something like that just to get some type of use out of them. But now that I can start farming Lair, you guys know that I've been slacking on it. Now I can start getting that Kalinite, that rich source of Kalinite, because SpaceBallz has zero Kalinite for like weeks now, and it's been such a pain to do anything without Kalinite. So now it's nice that I can finally start selling my quartz and all that stuff, and I'm getting so much Kalinite from it. As you guys saw, I don't think I've had over 1,000,000 Kalinite in like weeks and weeks and weeks. So it actually feels so good to be able to have over 1,000,000 Kalinite. Let me tell you. So any like even these runes, like this rune is I'm gonna end up selling that rune, and it's gonna sell for a lot of Kalinite. And that's why a lot of people say to go right into Lair, because how much the runes sell for. But again, you can't get Agile or Berserk runes anywhere else in the game. There's nowhere else that you can farm them except for campaign, and those runes aren't good enough to level up. So in my opinion, is you need some type of Berserk and Agile runes, as a start, to start breaking into Vapor, the Lair, the Spire. So I feel like you need some type of, basic set starts to be able to do that. Again, it's just my opinion. It's just the way I've always played these gacha games. It's the way I still play these gacha games, and as you can see, it works very well for me. And I do not have one Berserk rune or one Conflict rune on these monsters, and this team works beautifully. I've ran it probably 100+ times. It has not failed yet. It has not let me down yet. So I can definitely say that this is a safe team as long as you mimic these stats to this threshold. I feel like this is the threshold because I was slowly just leveling up the runes. Like when I failed, I would just level up a couple runes. Then if I failed again, I would level up a couple more until the run was 100% safe. So you can use these base stats for yourself when you're building your first Lair team. And I feel like it'll work perfect for you like that. And again, you don't need the Bone King. You don't need 3 Holy Swordsmen. I already went over substitutions. Dorwin the Gunner, I think, is very good for this. And I also think Cypress is also very, very good for this. Una is very good for this because she has the attack down, which is very, very good. That's why I love to have her in the front line. Jungle Heart is good because she takes off that debuff that he puts on you. She takes that off. Like she takes it down a turn, which takes it off. The Druid is good, you guys know, because he puts immunity. And the Golem is good because he stops you from taking damage. He mitigates your damage so very much. The more HP you have, the less damage you take. So the Golem is actually very, very important to this team because of how much damage he mitigates. Like right here with this jump, this dragon does so much damage. And the fact you have the Golem on the team with like, we'll say 500k plus HP, you're never going to take any damage. As you can see, no one really takes any damage. And between the heals from the Jungle Heart and the Druid, which I don't know if the Druid heals or not. I think he just does immunity. I don't think he has a heal. I don't think Una. Yeah, I think my only healer is the Jungle Heart. So it's a solo healing team. All right, I'll run it one more time for you guys. I don't think you guys need to see it a gajillion times. You guys are getting the picture. But we'll run it one more time and we'll go over a few things. So yeah, the giveaway. The giveaway is coming, guys, I promise. Once I get the gift cards, I'll start the giveaway. I just don't want to start the giveaway without the gift cards because I feel like when you guys win, you want your gift card right away. SpaceBallz doesn't want to make you guys wait. So they should be here by Sunday night, Monday, and I swear the second they come, I will put that giveaway video up, I promise. And then we're going straight into another giveaway because we are over 500 subs. And guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for it. It is amazing. And I cannot thank you guys enough for your support. You guys are so amazing, and SpaceBallz loves each and every single one of you, as you guys know. But just thank you so much. It's been so amazing, and it's all because of you guys. Also, SpaceBallz finished its growth plan. So I want to wait to do the summons. I have a bunch of summons. I probably have like plus 100 summons. The thing is, I want to wait because there's an update coming. I think the 27th, and I think they're adding new monsters into the game. So I want to wait for that before I start doing any summons. So yes, I am going to hold. And right after this, guys, now that I'm farming Lair, I'm going straight to Vapor now. I finished the Vapor team. I'm ready to go. I just have to max up a couple more runes. So tomorrow or the next day, look out for the Vapor runs. I'm going to do the free-to-play Vapor runs. This way I can show you guys that as well, which will be all giant runes as well. This way you guys can see that you can also do that content with giant runes. That is the next thing to come after this. Now that we're farming Lair, I can easily move into that stuff, which will probably be tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow night or something like that. Tonight I'll finish it up. I'll get up to level 80, level 90, level 100 on easy and hard. And then tomorrow I'll probably finish the free-to-play team, and I will get on video for you guys. I'll probably do it in 3 separate videos and then just put them together in the editing because I think it's going to be a little long. So stop it from being that long, I'll just edit it up and I'll put it together for you guys, or I'll talk over it or something. I'll figure it out. I haven't really decided how I want to do it yet, but I only have 5 days left, so I have to do it probably tomorrow or the next day to make sure that I get it done for you guys. You guys know I'm a slacker. No, I'm not a slacker. I'm really not. I work very, very hard. I'm not a slacker. I shouldn't say I'm a slacker because I'm really not a slacker. I'm always working towards making the channel better and making good content for you guys, or the best content I possibly can for you guys. But as you can see, guys, perfect. The runs went perfect. I don't think I need to keep showing you. They're 100%. I ran this probably plus 105 times now. I've been running it all day just to make sure that these were the bare minimum stats that you would need on your team. Now look at this rune. This rune's amazing. This rune's going to end up going on my Una eventually. And now I'm going to switch my C10 runes to conflict runes. And that's the whole point. And then that's why I always tell everybody that farming giants for like 3 weeks to a month is the best way to do it before you go into Lair. Again, it's just my opinion. I know there's other ways you can do it, but SpaceBallz likes to have really, really fast agile sets. You guys know that. And I love my Berserk runes as well. But as you can see here, we finished the growth plan. Now, this was some grind, guys. This was a grind. Crazy grind. You definitely know the grind is real. SpaceBallz has been saying that since we started playing this game. The grind is definitely real, 100%. But it's okay. It's done now. I'm not going to collect it yet. I'm going to wait for the update. Well, I'll probably collect it later, and then we'll just finish it off. Yeah, we can do it now. And then I'll just collect everything later. As you can see, I'll show you. SpaceBallz has a bunch of summons. We got 6 LDs. We got 82 Mystics, plus the Chaotic, the Lawful. We got a bunch of summons, but I definitely want to wait for the update just in case some really good 3-stars come out and I can pick them up right away. Plus, we got a bunch of crystals, and we got enough. We're going to have enough convert stones to do some converting as well. Now, I also want to show you guys my box. Since we're here, we might as well. These are my Holy Swordsmans. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, I don't worry about speed on them or anything like that. The only thing I worry about on them is damage. I don't care about anything else but damage. In the column, you know it's HP. The only thing I care about on him is HP. Now, as you can see, we got our Vapor team up and almost ready. We just have to max the runes out. But now that we're farming Lair, I'm getting enough Kalinite to where I can start maxing their runes out. So everything is ready for that. So yeah, I just been grinding like crazy. If you could see my storage was full, and now I have it down to 282, guys. So that's how you know I've been grinding like a madman. But that's okay. This using for Sanctify. We got two popos. I'm gonna build another popo for Guild Wars, definitely, because it definitely in the early, like when you first start Guild Wars, like when you want to just throw monsters in towers, it's good to have a couple like dupes like that, like even a second succubus, because you don't want to put your best monsters in. You just want to put like decent monsters in just to give them a little bit of a challenge so you can wipe out some of their good monsters. That is the point of that. The holiday event, I believe we are almost done with it. I think somewhere down the line they gave us like free 50 gears. So now I have to go back into the catacombs and so I can get another LD. I haven't bought anything else. I'm only buying the LDs because, you know, SpaceBallz just wants LD Nat 5s. I love my LD Nat 5s. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Just working on the Lair. But now that the Lair is done, I'm going to max those runes. Well, not max them out. Bring them up to level 12. And then just start switching them to conflict runes one by one. One monster by one monster. Until everything has conflict runes. And then you'll see that the time is just going to go in tenfold. It's going to go from a 40-second run to like a 20-second run just with conflict runes alone. Okay, well, you know what I also wanted to show you that I never show you guys? The pre-team that I use for the Evil Guard. This is not the team. I was doing it on my phone. This is not the team. This is the team. Let me just show you real fast. Because I noticed I never show you guys this, and you guys are probably curious. This is the team I used for the Evil Guards, like before I fight the main one. This is the one I use, and I use Una as the lead for now. Eventually, once I get my runes better, I'll start using a crit rate lead, and then in the actual Evil, I will start using Bone King's attack lead. For now, I use the HP lead because it's just more safer, and once I started using that, I stopped failing. When I was using Bone King's lead, I was failing every now and then. So that's why I use Una's lead now, because it stops me from failing. It made it 100% once I started using that lead. And Vapor, I'll show you. We're in the same spot as before, but now tonight, once this video is over, I'm going to take stage 83. I'm going to bring that up to 90. And I'm going to take stage 84, and I'm going to bring that up to 100. Then in a video for you guys, I'm going to do stage 80, stage 90, and stage 100 with a free-to-play, no 5-star monster team, and no berserk runes either. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Make sure there's nothing else I want to show you. You guys know my arena. I'm actually going to drop. I'm actually going to put myself to a 1. We actually got pretty high. My defense must be doing decent. Yeah, my defense is doing pretty good. But I don't want to be this high. I don't want to be this high because my totems, as I show you guys, my totems are not ready for it. As you can see, these totems are awful. Only thing I have is dark attack, and that's for my Loki because you know I want to give him as much attack as possible. And we only have 1 speed and 1 all attack. So I definitely need to drop my trophies, and I definitely need to start doing my totems. That is a must. SpaceBallz is definitely sleeping on that part. I definitely need to stop doing that. I haven't really messed with this too much, to be honest with you. I should. I honestly should because it's like kind of like free rewards in a way. I might start getting into this now too as well. It's just I've had so much to do and so much farming to do that I just haven't even thought about, the Inferno at all. But I'm definitely going to start thinking about it soon. As you guys know, we joined a new guild. We joined BTU. Guild Wars have been a lot of fun. We got another one in 5 hours. I believe it's every 12 hours there is a guild war, and then it lasts for 12 hours, and then every 12 hours, so forth and so forth. I'll show you my dungeon. It just actually reset. I think I attacked, somebody else attacked, and then it changed the stage. It went from stage 16 to stage 17. So I'm not on the board right now because of it. But that's okay. I got rewards for killing it, so that is okay anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. As always, SpaceBallz loves each and every single one of you. You guys still have time to be a part of the giveaway we have going on now because I'm still waiting for the gift cards. So go down to the description and make sure you get a part of the giveaway before we pick the winner. It's going to be any day now once I get the gift cards. And then since we're at 500 subs, we're going to be starting another one. And the 500 sub one is actually a big one. It's going to be 4 winners, $25 each, guys. So it's going to be 4 winners, $25 each because SpaceBallz loves each and every single one of you. And I love giving back to you guys because the support has been absolutely amazing. If you're not a part of our fastly growing Discord, there's a lot of amazing, awesome people there. Make sure you join that. That is in the description as well. We're always there to help you if you have any questions or you need anything. Everybody's there to help you guys. So that is also in the description. If you want to be a part of our random giveaway, which will be about a week from now, maybe a week to 2 weeks from now, make sure you're commenting and liking on all of my videos to be a part of that. But as always, guys, SpaceBallz loves each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And I cannot thank you enough. This has been amazing. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. SpaceBallz out. Peace.